You have heard me say it before. Your body is not broken. The approach that we've been given is. And if you watch my last video, you will know that I'm not talking about us lacking willpower or needing discipline. I'm talking about the fact that the standard advice, that whole eat less, move more, push through hunger, was never designed for hormonally complex, chronically stressed, and professionally driven women. Quite frankly, it wasn't really designed with the human body in mind at all, in my opinion. So today, I want to get practical. If you are ready to stop fighting your metabolism and start working with it, I believe that there's one shift that really needs to happen before anything else. Not a complete overhaul, not perfection, just one stabilising move that makes everything else feel that little bit easier. And I'm going to walk you through exactly what it is, why it works, and how to start doing it. Hi, I'm Nikola Howard, Life Alchemist. I help women with chronic conditions build energy, clarity, and sustainable success without sacrificing their health to do it. And today's video is about that single most important metabolic shift that I believe you can make. The one thing that calms chaos, reduces cravings, and gives your body the signal that it has been waiting for, that it's actually safe. Now, if that resonates, remember, please to gently tap that subscribe, ring the bell, and like this video so that you don't miss the rest of what I have to say. Because I'm breaking down the practical body-honouring strategies that actually work for women like us. So, you've watched my last video. If not, go back and watch it. I'll put the linky up there. And maybe you are sitting there thinking, yes, finally, someone that gets it. My body is not broken. The advice that I've been given is utter rubbish. It can get in the bin. Fantastic. But then here's what happens next with that in the mind. You know that the old approach doesn't work. You know that that restriction backfires on you. You know that the willpower is finite, and you know that you're going to get hungry and grumpy. But you don't know what to do instead. And that's the frustrating bit, isn't it? Because your body, you know that it's not broken, but telling you that and you knowing that doesn't actually tell you how to make it any better. Knowing that the system we have all around us failed you doesn't tell you what you need to eat tomorrow morning. So knowing that you need a different framework doesn't tell you where to start. So we get stuck in this weird middle ground. You can't go back to the old way. You've seen through it. You know it doesn't work. Broken. Bleh, get it in the bin. But you can't move forward because you don't have a clear first step. I am exactly the same. I do exactly the same. If I don't know what I'm doing first, I will procrastinate and do anything but. And of course, that's exactly where most women stay. They know that something is wrong, but we can't take the action because we don't know what to do. We don't know what's right. We don't know the correct path. We don't know. We're stuck in don't know. So today, I want to give you that first shift. Not a whole roadmap, not a complete overhaul. There's one thing, just that one move that needs to happen first. That move that calms the chaos, stops the cravings, and tells this wonderful, amazing, gorgeous, sexy body that it is finally safe. So what is it? Come on, tell me. It's this. Stop restricting your food and start stabilising your blood glucose. I know, it sounds really too simple. Maybe even sounds counterintuitive. But here's the thing. When your blood glucose is on a roller coaster, spiking and crashing throughout the day because we're eating food-like substances, because we are hangry and hungry, your body is in a constant state of cortisol emergency. So that means you're tired at 3 p.m, you're ravenous by mid-morning, and you're foggy and snappy and struggling to think clearly. And of course, all of this is your body telling you that it's in stress. Your environment is creating it, and what you're taking in is making your body chemistry reflect that. And all of that means it thinks it's not safe, so it holds on to your storage, it holds on to your fat, And it's ramping up cravings because you're not actually eating the things that make your body, the protein, the fat. And of course, all of that makes you feel like you're failing, which makes the stress even bigger. Even when you believe that you are doing everything right, you're bleh. It's all bleh. So stabilising the blood glucose is that first move that tells your body something it desperately needs to hear. You are safe, your environment is safe, it is safe to change. Now that's not willpower, that's biology. So how do we stabilise our blood glucose, aka blood sugar? They are interchangeable words, really. It is simpler than you think. Step 1, eat fat and protein at every meal. This is not optional. It's not an if I remember, it's not if I can be bothered. It is at every meal. Protein and fat, preferably animal-based, slows the release of glucose into your bloodstream. And of course, that then means that you've got no spike and no crash cycle. There's no 11 a.m. scramble for biscuits or a packet of crisps to give you some energy. No 3 p.m. Oh my God, yeah. So start your day with some eggs or some full-fat yogurt and some nuts, or even some leftovers from the night before. Breakfast was created by marketers, not by your biology. Please do not choose porridge with honey. Don't choose toast with jam, or just a smoothie full of fruit. These are all pure sugar that dump straight into your body's systems, and so they are spiking your blood glucose hard, dumping you into that hangry crash by mid-morning, and they're setting you up for a day of cravings and fatigue and just blech. The second step, reduce and start to choose to avoid the sweet food-like substances that spike your blood sugar the most. That's sugary fizzy drinks, sweets, biscuits, cakes, and those healthy snack bars that we've all been told are okay in moderation. They're really not okay. They are not fine, especially not for a body that is already struggling. And of course, you don't have to do that overnight. Progress, not perfection. When I talk with clients, we do this over a period of 7 days. And of course, step 3, start to follow at least 2 of my 3 tenets. Eat when you're hungry and stop when you're full, the first 2. Now, this sounds totally obvious, but most of us have been taught to ignore our hunger, to push through it, to override it, to ignore it. Stop doing that, please. True hunger is not your enemy. It is information. That is all it is. And of course, when your blood glucose is stable, your hunger signals actually become reflective of what your body needs, rather than just this constant wob 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 of blood glucose. And then that means you can eat without fear. So that's the shift we want to do with here. Protein and fat at every meal, preferably animal-based. Start to choose to avoid food-like substances that are sugary and spike your blood glucose. And yes, biscuits and sweets, although they're starchy, that means they're sugar too. And listen to your body's hunger signals. That's it. That's all a first shift towards better stability is. Because of course, here's why that works when everything else hasn't. When you stabilise your blood glucose, you're not just managing symptoms, you're addressing the root cause of that wibble wobble blood glucose roller coaster. You're telling your body that it's safe. And consequently then, you're reducing inflammation, you're supporting your hormones and how they act and interact with each other. And you're giving your metabolism the stability that it needs to actually function. And of course, that's what I created the HOPE protocol for. It's a stabilising protocol that is not a diet, and it's certainly not punishment. It's a framework that stabilises blood sugar, reduces inflammation, supports hormones, and tells your body that it is safe in its environment. Because when your metabolism feels supported rather than threatened, everything changes. Energy becomes predictable, the cravings calm down and even disappear. Your mood stabilises and steadies. Your thinking clears. There's a whole nother video about how that works. And your weight shifts away without force. And of course, that's nothing to do with willpower. It's all about metabolic safety. So if you're tired of fighting your body, start this with these 3 simple things. Stabilise your blood glucose, give your metabolism the signal it's been waiting for, and then just watch what becomes possible. And if, of course, that resonates but feels overwhelming, I've created something for you. It's a free guide that's called When Change Feels Too Much. It explains why our all-at-once culture and all-at-once change has felt so blooming brutal. It's not the way it should be. And why your body isn't broken. And what stabilisation actually does, so that you can change your approach in a way that your body can tolerate. No pressure, no urgency, just bringing yourself clarity. And of course, the link is in the down below, just down there. Go find it. And of course, now I've opened a loop. You're probably thinking, well, okay, I get that. Stabilise my blood sugar. What do I actually eat then? Given I can't eat, no, it's not I can't, it's in the void. Well, I can't eat my biscuits and my sugar and my sweets and my things. Panic. It's exactly what we're covering in the next video. So take a breath, because we're going to talk about what a blood sugar stable day of eating actually looks like. And it's not about calorie counting. That can get in the bin as far as I'm concerned. I've got a whole nother rant about that one too. There's no measuring. There's no deprivation. I do not believe in it. It is rubbish. It is just real food that keeps you full, focused, and metabolically safe. You won't want to miss it. I'll see you in the next video.